The United States is one country, but in reality, it's more like 50 mini-nations. Some states are richer than entire countries. Some control global technology. Others dominate politics, military power, or culture. So the real question is, which US states matter the most, and why? Today, we rank the top 10 most powerful US states, based on economy, population, global influence, and strategic importance. 10. Massachusetts. Massachusetts is small, but extremely powerful in influence. It's home to Harvard, MIT, and the world's biggest research universities. Biotechnology, medicine, defense research, and artificial intelligence all start here. Many of the people who later run America are trained in this state. 9. Georgia. Georgia has quietly become one of America's fastest growing states. Atlanta is a major hub for business, logistics, and media, hosting companies like Coca-Cola, Delta Airlines, and CNN. With one of the world's busiest airports, Georgia controls a huge part of U.S. transportation and trade. It's not the richest state, but it's becoming one of the most connected. 8. Washington. Washington's power comes from technology and innovation. It's home to Microsoft, Amazon, and Boeing, companies that shape how the world works, shops, and flies. Seattle alone influences global software, cloud computing, and aerospace. Washington proves that a small population can still control massive global systems. 7. Virginia. Virginia may not look powerful on paper, but strategically, it's critical. It hosts the Pentagon, CIA, NSA, and major military bases. In terms of national security and defense, few states are more important. Virginia doesn't just make decisions, it helps plan wars and peace. 6. Illinois. Illinois is dominated by Chicago, one of the world's great financial cities. It controls futures trading, commodities markets, and major transport routes. The state sits at the heart of America's rail, road, and trade networks. If U.S. commerce had a central nervous system, Illinois would be part of it. 5. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania plays a huge role in both history and modern politics. It's a major swing state, meaning U.S. elections often depend on it. It also has strong manufacturing, energy, and industrial infrastructure. In many ways, who wins Pennsylvania often wins America. 4. New York. New York is America's financial capital. Wall Street controls global banking, stock markets, and investment flows. The United Nations is also based here, giving New York diplomatic power no other state has. New York doesn't just influence the U.S., it influences the entire planet. 3. Florida. Florida is rising fast. It dominates tourism, real estate, space launches, and Latin American trade. It's also one of the most politically powerful swing states. From NASA rockets to global finance, Florida is becoming a new power center of the U.S. 2. Texas. Texas is a giant in every sense. If Texas were a country, it would have one of the largest economies in the world. It leads in oil, gas, energy, weapons manufacturing, and agriculture. Texas also has its own identity and often challenges federal authority. It's the closest thing America has to a semi-independent superstate. 1. California. California is the world's tech empire. It controls Silicon Valley, Hollywood, AI research, social media, and digital culture. The world's biggest companies, Apple, Google, Meta, Tesla, all come from here. If the internet had a capital city, it would be in California. So these are the top 10 most powerful U.S. states, not by size, but by real global impact. Some control money, some control technology, some control politics and military strategy. Final question: if these states were independent countries, which one would become a superpower first, and which state surprised you the most? Comment below, and subscribe for more global rankings.